Shalom, shalom, shalom. Greetings, I am Giuliano. We are the Arcturians. I'd like to just speak about Gaia and consciousness, because we are working with you in expanded consciousness to help heal the planet, to continue to do planetary healing meditations. We assume in our work that Gaia receives the requests and the thought forms. This also implies that Gaia is a living planet, a living spiritual planet, and that the Gaia has consciousness. You have consciousness, and you have normal consciousness and expanded consciousness, and of course you have contracted consciousness. And Gaia is exploring the idea of consciousness. The key ingredient to consciousness of a planet is feedback. That means that you as planetary healers and as Arcturian starseeds are working to give feedback to Gaia, and this helps her in many ways, including teaching her to be conscious of herself as a living planet. So I want you to have this background when we do the planetary healing meditations and when we work with Gaia. And this does present an interesting theory or speculation, which is that for Earth's ascension, humanity is necessary. In other words, that the human work, the human consciousness, the human interaction with Gaia is a vital and necessary ingredient in Gaia's ascension. So take 3 deep breaths and let us go into a state of spiritual relaxation and expanded consciousness. And know that your experience of consciousness is a gift. It is high on the evolutionary chain throughout all galaxies to have consciousness. And know that you are working to interact with the consciousness of a planet. Many may think you are crazy to think or work like that. But I assure you that the native people, truth, and have found many ways of interacting. But we are using our unique skills as fifth-dimensional planetary healers. I send a corridor of light around each of your rooms. And as you go deeper into your relaxation mode, allow your spirit body to rise up out of your physical body. Enter the corridor of light from which you came, or which you are going to go through. And travel at the speed of thought to my starship Athena. You arrive at the starship Athena. You've been here many times now, and you're very familiar with our hallway and the spiritual upliftment that you feel when you enter my starship. Perhaps I could compare it to breathing pure air. Air that may be the way the planet was 3 centuries ago. Unpolluted and filled with high level of life force energy. You walk down the hallway and enter the Gaia Planetary Healing Chamber, and there is a huge bench, a circular bench around the entire holographic image. And you could see approximately 50 people already there, and you will be joining them. Many are from other parts of the galaxy, including especially my dear friend Ptah, who brings his students regularly to this meeting. So take a seat around the bench, and we zoom in on North America, and we begin with the view of the energy field of Mexico and the energy field of the Puerto Vallarta and the other cities that have been experiencing disharmony. Giuliano, place a golden halo of light around the city of Puerto Vallarta, and a golden ring of light. We place a golden ring of light, a fifth dimensional angelic light around Puerto Vallarta, and also other cities that are experiencing disharmony in other parts of Mexico. And visualize a harmonious angelic ring of light around Mexico City. So hold those images and let those rings of light that we have visualized send energy of light, balance, harmony, and peace to the atmosphere, to the etheric energy fields of these areas that we have just mentioned in Mexico. We'll go into silence. As you're visualizing this light, I, Giuliano, take the light of the ring of ascension, the fifth dimensional ring of ascension light that I have placed around the earth with the ascended masters. And I am shifting energy and light from the ring of ascension to each of these individual angelic rings or halos that we have placed around the cities that we are spun to send the calm energy to. I call on Mother Mary, the protector of many of the light workers in Mexico, to use and emit her great powers of balance and harmony. Let the light of Mother Mary appear as a visual image over the holographic image of Mexico, with her hands open, emitting a calming, balanced light. We will leave those rings over these areas as we move on to the Ring of Fire, which is the earthquake ring that includes Mexico and goes up the coastline through Alaska and even on to Japan. And we're calling on the light from the Ring of Ascension, the balancing fifth dimensional light, to create a corridor from the Ring of Ascension into the Ring of Fire, filling the Ring of Fire with this protective, balancing, harmonious energy that will sustain a protective energy field throughout the ring. Visualize that now. And a white screen appears above the Ring of Fire over the west coast near the San Diego, Los Angeles area on the holographic image. And on that white screen, we are going to send a message to Gaia. Keep the Ring of Fire calm and in harmony and balance. Keep the Ring of Fire in calmness and balance and harmony. Project those thoughts onto the screen using your Arcan intense thought powers. Now I, Juliana, take that screen with your thought power light and download it into Gaia's feedback loop system. And I call on Gaia to open up her consciousness to our thought patterns and our consciousness, so that we are merging, we the planetary healers merge with Gaia's spirit and light. Now, holographically, we look at all of North America, and we look at the atmosphere, and we look at the waterways, and we look at the ground. And, of course, we recognize the intense pollution on all of these, in the air, on the ground, in the waterways. And we place a white screen above the North America in the holographic image, and we use these words. Gaia, help us to purify the air, the ground, and the waterways in North America now. And let this purification be in a way that is most beneficial to all inhabitants, providing the least amount of discomfort or harm, whether it be through storms or other methods that Gaia has. And let Gaia open up the consciousness of all decision makers so that they will understand the importance of the purification of the air, the water, and the ground in North America. Let all pollutants in the airwaves be cleansed, including the HARP or military radar, other radiation type energies that are man-made, that the ground Be purified of all of the insecticides and pesticides and pollutants, and let the waterways be filled with purity and cleanliness again. Hold those thoughts as we go back into meditation. We are communicating with Gaia, remember. We are joined in arcane thought power as I place this thought request into the feedback loop system of Gaia, and with the help of the Arcturian starseeds and the many other participants in this healing exercise, we send our love and our request to be honored and manifested by Gaia. And so it shall be. You feel a personal halo around you now as you stand up. Feel the balancing of a white, golden halo around your shoulders. As you stand up, you are going to bring this halo of light back with you to the earth, so that you will feel a sense of harmony and balance when you return. You walk out of the room, down the hallway. Take one or two last breaths in the starship. Enter the corridor of light from which you came, and travel now with the speed of thought back to your room from which you came. You're 6 feet above your physical body. You have a halo of light around you. Place that halo around your third-dimensional body before you re-enter. Just to will it, just visualize it, and it will happen. You place that halo around your third-dimensional body, and now at the count of 3, re-enter in perfect alignment. 1, 2, 3. And as you re-enter, you experience a new balance and harmony within yourself, and you may carry this halo of light with you for the next 3 hours. I am Giuliano. Good day.